So just another quick update. I wanted to show you what it looks like when we took the fenders off here, because I'm quite happy with the, you can see the cobwebs there. Quite happy with the way this looks underneath here. The fenders are only being held on with about one bolt, literally. But like I said, you can see underneath here, there's those Kiko springs I've mentioned in the previous videos. The underside's all been redone here. Inner fenders are all nice and solid. I'm just really happy with what we got here as a starting point anyways. So this is, I'm going to take all this off and have to repaint everything. But what I want to do today though is hook up this battery and do some electrical testing, because I know it does turn over. We quickly hooked up a battery the day we got the car. We cranked on it just to see, but it wouldn't start. Again, I don't even know if we've got fuel in the tank at this point. So we're gonna hook up a battery just to test some lights. I'm gonna have to hook up the lights because I had to take them all out to take the fenders off. But you can plug those in and do some quick tests and see how things go. So I'm gonna hook that up and I'll be right back. We got our battery loosely hooked up. So I took one of the headlights and plugged it back in again. We'll go see what we have in the car here. So still don't have any seats in here, so I have to turn the key on. Well, there's something clicking. No, so this was set up as a race car before. So what do we got here? We got engine. So we'll turn that on. Rev limiter. I'm not sure what that one does. We're going to turn it on just because that's what we're going to do. You can see here he's got an updated fuse panel in there. Make sure we're not make sure we're neutral. So what can we test it here? I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if any of these gauges even work. Turn this off. What do we got here? Nothing seems to be moving. There's stuff clicking over there. Oh, our hazard lights are working. You can see they're flashing on the back there. No, the lights are working back there. That's a start. What else we got? Turn those hazards off. Now, to be honest, I don't know where everything is on this. So, see that. Wiper motors are working. Don't hear anything with the washer. How about our lights here? So I think these are our lights. See if we get any lights here. I don't see any lights. Might have a blown fuse on the lights. Got nothing on that headlight I plugged in up there either. Let's see if we can see if the engine cranks. Engine cranks. We have, and what do we have? Oil pressure. Oh, the amp gauge is moving. I also didn't point out before, this thing has a movable steering wheel that the previous owner put in. It's kind of hard to do it there, but basically you gotta turn that, and probably easier to do when there's wheels on the ground and you can just turn the steering wheel instead of trying to turn the collar. But again, might make it easier to get it out of this thing. Looks like I'm gonna have some rewiring to do here because just all this stuff down here. I have no idea what was done before I got it, so it's going to take a little bit of research and configuring to make everything work the way I want it to again here. So now does the tack turn? No. Well, that's okay. We can figure that stuff out. Did also find, I don't know if you can see it back here, found myself some front turn signals. So taking that all apart, cleaned it up. Doesn't look great on the outside, but it's for a 50-year-old light. I'm pretty happy with it now. So we've got no headlights, we've got no turn signals, no parking lights, but I do have hazard lights and I've got brake lights. I know the engine cranks. Don't know if I've got fuel. So we got a little bit of work ahead of us, but we'll figure that out. I do see a lot of these things like that are not hooked up. So we'll have to check some grounds. There's another one here. Some in the back that are not hooked up as well. So could just be a grounding issue that we don't have proper grounds where we're supposed to. The only ground I see currently going from the battery to the starter bolt down there, where the starter bolt's onto the transmission. So that's the only ground I'm seeing going from to the block as well. So I'm not sure how the grounding system is done on these ones, but we will investigate that further. Obviously, there's got to be something when I see these things not hooked up to the ground. That tells me they should be grounded through the body like most cars are. So we'll dig into that and find out what's going on. Like I said, the fenders, I took them off just because they're literally held on with one bolt on each side. This bolt right down here. Now we'll, but just since it was like that, I wanted to see what it looked like underneath. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.